welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and you know, it's amazing how fast these weeks go by, and especially, as you know, we're filming in Vegas. 110, 115. I'm in the car the other day. It is literally reading 123. And I'm driving, I'm thinking, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. They're going to take me away. This is my last ride. But obviously they didn't. I'm still here.
Yeah,
right?
thank God.
Now, I would like to introduce you to this gentleman, but it's a little difficult. So I have a piece of paper here. And his name is Pedro Antonio Riso de la Mota. So I said, that's rather a long name to introduce you by. So he said, well, how about Peter Utopia? And I said, well, yes, that's wonderful. So now we're going to cut it all the way down. Hi, Peter. How are you?
Hi.
Peter. So now we have Peter here.
Yeah, thank you.
And you're all dressed up in this heat, and as you know, it's hot, but it's
really
okay
hot.
because we're on set. We can bear it. We have no air conditioning because of the noise, so we don't have that. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Are you doing good in this?
And you?
Well, because Vegas is creative.
Yeah, very.
So we all create, we all go by, they have all these things happen, we dismiss them all and keep plodding forward.
Yeah.
What exactly do you do? I don't, see, I never pre-interview anybody, so I never know what they do.
I'm a DJ and an old club promoter. And
what's an old? I've heard of a young club promoter, but not an old club promoter. Is it with somebody older or the old way coming in?
We basically were a town in Las Vegas that was like 400,000 people or a little more, and we were all bored. And we all got all the artists together and decided to make this nightclub called Utopia. And it was so much fun. It was everybody sharing art.
Well, Utopia, it was like you know, the world, everything, the complete.
Heaven.
Yeah, heaven.
Yeah, Utopia's a heaven.
Are we in heaven now?
Yeah. I hope so.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to go down there or up there. I'd rather go up there, I think.
Yeah, me too.
So Utopia, so you are redoing the club and bringing it back to life? Or?
No. It was just something that we did, and we try to inspire other club people to do things, and maybe I will jump back in.
Oh,
you never
so
know.
you get into other clubs and help them sort of, you know, re-establish events or what?
No, they're just friends, and I give advice, or I talk. You know, like for instance, or before that, how do I say it? Like I introduced Paulie, an old friend of mine, when he was the chef over at Tropicana, to the opening of our Utopia. Then eventually he became the manager of Utopia, and has now moved on to doing events like at the Wynn.
How wonderful! And what are they? He's cooking, or is he just doing events?
No, he's a manager.
He
manages and runs things.
He manages and runs.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing his own events right now.
I'm going to follow you. I like this idea. So you actually introduce people, you help people.
I always introduce people to each other because I love people. I've always loved people. And it's like, if I know one person has a talent and another person has a talent, I introduce them.
Let's get them together.
Yeah.
Do you know, the reason I'm fascinated by this is because that's very unusual in this town. Because nobody wants to introduce anybody to somebody else, because in case they'll miss out getting the job and the other person will get it.
Oh, really?
Very much so in this town. I'm not like that at all. I think
I'm not like that
I'm like sort of, come on my show.
Yeah.
Let's promote you. Let's push you out there. Let people know who you are, what you are, and get the phone numbers and everything, and let's help. Because every single act, and even if there are two singers, they don't sing alike.
Yeah.
They might try to sing alike. They all try to, be, all this sort of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they never are the same. There's only one person for that particular thing, whatever it may be, and they are the authority of it. If you want to double it, fine. But everybody has something.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So you found out within your body that you can be a DJ.
Yeah, and I've done some little events. I DJ'd at Costa Mesa Stadium for 7,000 people on MTV and ESPN2.
Cool.
It was
now
worldwide.
it's all coming out.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yeah, it was for like free ride motocross. So it was all types of music.
Of course.
And it was fun. There were guys were jumping with their motorcycles in the air without holding the motorcycle and flying, then catching the handlebars and landing the bike.
Oh, I've often seen this. And
I'm like, what?
Nothing. I'm never gonna, but it's all timing.
Yeah, it is.
It's total timing, the whole thing. Now, are you able to choose the music for the scene coming up, so you can make it either faster or slower, or are you? Yeah. So
Yes.
you can actually choose the music.
Yeah,
Cool.
and more I've focused on DJing as like an underground DJ, and basically like
What's I keep asking. He keeps going these different names. Now then, what's an underground DJ?
well, I guess
You
it's
go
I guess it's pop now because it used to be underground when we were working it then. We were doing raves, we were doing clubs. We did this one club on the Thursday night that I couldn't believe when we were first new here.
Yeah.
On Thursday night it was Details magazine said it was the best nightclub in all of Las Vegas. And I was like, what happened to Friday and Saturday nights? And they have $1 million budgets. And we were like, wow, we did that. That was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely awesome.
Mhm.
So how do you manage to get these gigs? Because you seem to be able to get some pretty good gigs.
Mhm.
And obviously it's because of your talent, and it's because of what you bring into it, and also you probably arrive on time and you know what you're doing.
Yes.
You're not half out of it.
No.
No. So how
Professional.
did you manage how did you achieve that?
First my faith in God and my strength, my inner strength,
Okay.
my core, my God, my family, my friends,
Okay.
you know, the people that I love.
You have a wife?
No, but I do have 6 children, one adopted.
You adopted one.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful. That's a lot of people, lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah, it is.
every day.
Every day,
Which
yes.
is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then
Yes.
whatever they kind of need in between.
Oh, everything.
They do.
They
So
need
you have
everything.
quite a challenge.
Yeah, we all have. But
So-
that's what God provides.
Yeah, he gives us. Yeah, it's a funny thing. I've often wondered, and it's obviously true. God gives us enough of what we can do. He provides us exactly what we need to do. And if we become His servant, because I personally am a servant of God, that's how I feel.
Amen.
So I
Right on,
always
me
sort of
too.
whatever He asks me to do, let me try to do it the best I possibly can.
Amen.
Which
Right on.
I will. I'll try the best.
That's so beautiful.
Oh yeah, you've got to try your best,
Good
which
job.
is not really. You can say it's the best for him because
Yeah.
it is, but it's also the best for your achievement too. So don't always think that it's for somebody else. It's also achieving what you set out to do and
Yeah.
how to do it. Have you done that? Have you achieved that goal?
I have actually. For me, opening up Utopia was kind of like the Super Bowl, or the. It was
He
like,
thinks big, doesn't he?
It was like because we were working these. We started in Las Vegas with a rave in 1992. It was called Postcard.
Yeah.
We personally got everybody's address and phone numbers, names, and sent them a personal postcard invitation. And the party was a success. It was a little one, and it was a start. But then we started doing other things and other clubs and other ones, and just building on success that I had from when I was 15 years old in Los Angeles.
Oh my goodness.
We started doing nightclubs at 15 years old as a group, and we were packing places like Casa Camino Real with like 3,000 people.
Were you doing those things on the street? Were there some of the bands on the street? Did you ever do any of those? They did them in Hollywood because I filmed them. And they used to have these groups together. They'd get 2 or 3 groups and they'd have this big rave party on the streets. It was amazing.
Nice. No,
Yeah.
I didn't go to those. I was
Oh.
here in Las Vegas.
You
for
were
that
in
one.
Vegas.
Or
when
New
that
York, or
happened.
Sydney.
Yeah. So how did you get your name out there for people to call you and want to use you? Because it's hard. There's so many out there. So how did you manage that?
I just went with my heart. I reconnected with everybody that I know and that loves our work, that what we've done, and I use social media like Facebook.
Yeah.
Pedro Antonio Rosales de la Mota on Facebook, or
See how he says this? He says it absolutely perfectly. It's absolutely amazing. It's just like I did, right?
right.
You're used to it, I'm not. So it was word of mouth going around of the quality of work you were putting out. The reason I'm asking you those questions is because
Yeah.
we've got a lot of younger generations out there that are sort of coming up and doing what you're doing, or doing what you did, or trying to do what you're doing. And when they find out how you did it and you succeeded, you know, and hopefully they will follow that path. I hope you all out there will follow that path, because it's always when somebody is successful and to see how they work it, well, let's, you know, grab onto their little tails and let's sort of see if we can
Ride
do
the coattails,
yeah, and see if we can do the same thing. And so I think when you talk about how you did yours, I mean, you talked about you had how many, what, 20,000 people you were, you know, with the motorcycle thing and everything?
Oh no, it was only 7,000.
So,
7,000. It's okay.
It's only 7,000. It's enough. But you talk
It was
about
awesome when
but
I
it's
rose
better than
volume.
having, but it's better than having 20 people in the room. You know, you got 7,000 people you attracted, and you did this all for, and you know, it's a big number.
Yeah.
You might not think so, but you know, that's a pretty big number.
It was a very big connection. It was
Yeah.
beautiful. It was
Yeah.
like it was weird because DJs connect through the crowd, through the music, and it's kind of like the soul connects and
Yeah.
the groove connects
Yeah.
and our vibe connects, and then we just all feel beautiful together to the
So
music.
you all feel beautiful with the music.
Exactly.
And how do you accomplish that? How do you find out with your crowd the music they want? Because that's hard.
Yeah, that is hard, especially these days because it's really hard to find trends now. With the house came to me, and I've been with house forever, but it was like since the beginning actually. But it just was like, here, we made a song together. I was like, I went into his studio, I recorded in my laptop, Pro Tools, and I came up with a bunch of poetry and prayers and different things, and he edited it and put it into a song, and it's called Better Place. It's on Spotify right now.
And this is fascinating because now this is a record. This is
A dance record.
A dance record that is it got lyrics to it?
Poems.
Poems.
Poetic expression, I guess we would call it.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So you've got like poems put together, which is, it's like a rap but not a rap.
Yeah, the same thing. I guess it is the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, kind
You're
of.
right,
Kind
exactly.
of.
Yeah,
So
it is.
it's a rap but not a rap. It's not a rap.
It's a rap.
But it's still a rap.
I'm still yo-yo too.
I love it, I love it. So this is out now. Tell me more about this. So when did you started this? When did you start this?
When I started, it was like 1985. I fell into it. I was 15
fell
years
into
old.
all this, and you've gradually got through this. So now the CD that's come out, what part do you play in the CD? You obviously you wrote
I'm the
it.
vocalist.
You're the vocalist. So you sing it or
Yes,
rap it?
it's my
actually?
voice.
Well, actually, you rap it.
I speak spoken word.
Spoken word. Oh, the
Yeah,
spoken word.
spoken
Yeah,
word.
the spoken word. The
Yeah,
spoken word of poetry
yeah.
is very beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm a sonnet writer, so I know.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I've got about 75 sonnets,
Wow.
and they're really they're cool. Yeah.
I wanna read
I
them.
think they're cool.
Well, you should let me read them. I'd like
should.
to.
Would you? I'll make
Yeah.
sure you get some of them. I'll send them
Please.
to you. I've got your information, so I'll make
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
you get them. So what have you got coming up in the pipeline? What's happening?
Right now we're just all COVIDing, I guess. But
I thought that was over.
I thought so too. But they keep coming up with new strains, and
Who?
they have one where like there's like gangrene in the strain or something, and I'm like, great.
Gangrene?
Yeah, that's what I said. You know, where they had to like, you know.
Well, they're trying to think of something, so that.
It's not.
But gangrene that's a little bit different.
It is a little bit
That's a
different.
little bit. That's serious.
It is serious.
Well, where are we getting gangrene in our bodies?
Yeah, they said that some guy got it in his nose. He had his nose chopped off. Yeah, it was weird. So
No.
that's the pipeline. It's probably just gossip. I hope.
It has
I
to be
pray.
gossip.
I
It
pray.
has to be gossip.
Yeah.
This has to be.
Yeah.
Now, if it's up the nose, I didn't get a swab. I would not have any test up the nose.
Oh, really?
There was no way someone's going to push that thing all the way up my nose.
I did it.
I
I
did
did
not
it,
know what
yeah.
was on that swab. I did not know what.
Oh, it was just. It was like cotton or something.
I don't know if they were giving me something or trying to find out if I had something. So I was very
okay.
skeptical about the whole thing.
No,
I
that's
did
okay.
not want
Personal
to go.
choice?
Yes, customer choice. So I didn't do. But I
Mhm.
did have the vaccine. I've been vaccinated. So.
Yeah, me too. Pfizer.
So no one can catch anything from me because I don't have anything.
Yeah,
So,
thank God. We're
anyway,
all okay.
so
for
you've got
the
this is coming out. It's out now, right? This
Yeah,
is-
Better
is a
Places
CD?
on it's a single, and it's on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music,
All of them, across the board,
music,
YouTube,
all of
everything,
them,
across the board.
Across
And
the
when
board.
did that come out this month?
Yeah, I've already released it actually.
You released it.
A month ago.
You released it a month ago. How well is it doing? Have you
It's doing pretty good.
It
It's doing
is?
pretty good. People like it.
People
There,
like
it's kind of like the songs that inspired me were "I Believe" by Merck
Yeah.
and "Follow Me" by Alias. And both of the songs were really soulful, beautiful,
Yeah.
freedom songs that were about love and unity.
So you connected yourself with them very well, and that's
Yes.
probably why, you know, when you connect yourself with something you love, that's why it comes out so well. How
Mm-hmm.
can anybody reach you?
DJMota.com. DJMota.com. Mota.
DJMota.com. Mota. DJ Mota. Got it right. .com. Absolutely wonderful. Lovely to have you on the show.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with anything and everything, and whatever you're doing, pursue your dreams.
Thank
They will
you.
all come true. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon. Don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe. The more you subscribe, the bigger we get, and the more people we can go on. I got Johnny behind the camera, and he started rocking and rolling when we said, the more people we go,
Yeah.
he's rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Out there. We'll be right back with our next guest. You take care out there.
If you enjoyed the last show we just did and all the other shows, don't forget to subscribe. Vegas Live with Ninon on YouTube. We've got plenty more coming up and our guests are amazing. So don't forget to subscribe. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.